All right, my Aqua gang. It's your girl, Empress 7770, today with a general love message. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. The energy in here is super duper chill, you guys, okay? I'm gonna let you know. I like it. I'm feeling it. This is gonna be for the new, you guys, or current, okay? It's for those of you going towards a new cycle, those of you going towards the new and the new only, and those of you who are dealing with somebody on the newer end. All right, holy angels and spirit guides, give us exactly what it is that we need to know. In regards to my Aquarius soul family, my Aquarius gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These messages are, in fact, general, you guys, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Place yourself where you belong in the story. From all my cross watchers, everybody click the like button. Everybody, okay, all in together now. I don't understand. I really am not understanding. No, just kidding. I appreciate those of you who do it every single time. And those of you who don't, why? Why are you not? Why? It's free, guys, okay? Also, click the subscribe button if you want to make it official and become a part of the team, babe. Do that, okay? As well as the notification bell. Let's get into this, okay? We do have a bit of a pre-shuffle here. They are pointing out, right, like straight off the bat, one of the very last cards out is one of the strongest energies here, okay? It's emanating a lot of different meanings, okay? A lot of different energy is pulling from this. This is coming out quite often. So I do feel like as a collective, the fall time is really about to be a big deal. Yeah, I think it's about to be a big deal. There are some really beautiful manifestations coming to pass, things that you've actually been working for with this Eight of Pentacles. But more notably, I feel like there's somebody in particular, okay? This is somebody who is definitely ready. Okay, they are ready. What are they ready for, you ask? Yeah, forever. They're definitely ready to settle down. This is somebody who is looking for a long-term committed relationship. If you already know this person, this is how they are viewing you straight out the bat, right? This is somebody who views you as long-term material. Okay, wife material, girlfriend material, husband material, father material, mother material, all of the things. They do view you as somebody who actually fits, right, the mold of what they would deem to be the perfect match, right? Nobody's perfect, but you're damn near close, right? You got real close. You definitely are getting real close. The only two tarot cards that we have coming out is the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. This is in reference to this person's energy, their characteristics, their swag, right? How they will appear to you. This is somebody who I feel like is a good mix, right? Like they have a good balance of energies, fire and earth. So this could be a fire sign that is definitely a new illuminating earth energy, or vice versa. Okay, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and then Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All of which is very beneficial for somebody who is looking for something long term. Now, if you deem yourself to not be looking for something long term, I think you need to get ready. I think you need to get ready. Okay, this is not somebody who is trying to coerce you or persuade you, but this person could be a lawyer. This person definitely can put up a good fight, right? They like to win, but in a very ethical manner, right? They have a good argument as to why the two of you could work, as to why this is the best move, right? As to why not only do they deem you to be a perfect fit, but why they could fit for you, right? They're coming towards you with lots of effort, all the effort, actually. Okay, so this is somebody who's going to give you a run for your money if you think that you're running. If you think that you're about to run, they're definitely going to give you a run for your money for sure. I'm also hearing a great deal of cheering, like this is a win. Okay, a win-win. So this could be somebody who definitely not only is able to add to you, but you feel like you could be yourself around this person. Okay. And for some of you, this might actually be out of the ballpark of what you are used to in connections. Somebody who's coming in with all of this effort. I feel like this person is definitely willing to work overtime, triple time, extra time in order to not just gauge your or get your attention, but also to show you that this is for real, right? Like they are for real. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a joke. They want to see where it goes. See, we have express your love. Wow. Expressing love right and just in the beginning. That's just how we rolling. Okay. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is happening around the fall time, you guys. Okay. I do feel that this fall. Okay, and that's vastly approaching. If you have already met this person, then you are going to start to see a uptick in the amount of effort coming this fall, right? They're going to get very serious about you extremely soon, right? They're going to start to show you the ways in which being in a relationship can actually be beneficial, because for some of you may be fully focused on work, and that's fine to this person. They're not trying to fuck up your flow. They're not trying to come in and take away all of your attention. They don't want you to prioritize them over yourself. No, they just want to be a part of your world. Okay. Come on, Little Mermaid. They just want to be a part of your life, a part of your world. They will, in fact, prioritize you on the list because they do view you or deem you as a flight risk, as somebody that they can't just let sit on the back burner for too long. So let's say the two of you, like I said, it is a newer connection, right? So it could very well be true that when you meet each other, you may be just platonically dating, right? Just, you know, surface level dating, not serious, not really dating anybody that you're truly into. This is somebody who is like, all of those bitches could be to the back burner, right? Like all of those dudes, really, I'll see you later. Like don't call me, I'll call you. They're definitely going to be turning their direct focus, right? It's almost like a spotlight straight on you. They feel like if they let you marinate somewhere else, they could definitely lose out. And this person does not like to lose. Okay. Now, I don't get it so much in a toxic manner. I feel like this is somebody who has taken a lot of losses in their life, and they've learned at a very young age, okay, so very young, that if you put in the work and you actually work for something, that you will win. It works every time, even if it's not right away, right? So this is also somebody who is willing to be diligent, right? They're willing to be patient also. What additionally do we need to know here? So this is somebody who is extremely expressive, you guys, right? So they may be a little bit more willing to express emotions than you. Engagement. No, I'm not saying that. So don't start cursing me out in them comments. I don't see an engagement coming in the fall, you guys. I don't. I see this as you either meeting this person this fall, or this person is going to start to get very serious about you in the fall. And it's going to show by way of their actions, right? By way of the effort that they're putting in. They're also going to be very transparent with you. This is not somebody who's trying to bamboozle you. And like I said, they're not trying to coerce you. So they're not going to do things in order to change your mind. They're going to tell you exactly how they're coming towards you. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a romantic person. I like to spend a lot of time. This is my love language. What is yours? Okay, I plan to do X, Y, and Z. This is they are strategic, but they're also going to be very transparent about what their plan is. And you might actually like look at this person like, yeah, right. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it then. Let's see it. Okay, let me see you tap dance. Come on. You know, entertain me. This is very entertaining to you is what they're saying. Yes. Isn't this a parade? Yeah, it's like very entertaining to you. This person's words, the way that they are coming at you, the confidence is quite it's attractive to you for sure. But there's still this sentiment of control that you feel like you have, right? And there's the lack of trust. Now, the trust won't come in until after the effort is placed. And the difference between this person and people from the past is they're going to put in effort until there ain't no time frame. There ain't no time frame. Okay. And they are definitely being very intentional by way of only putting that focus and that effort towards you. Are they expecting you to do the same? No, they don't even give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care if there's competition on the field. This is a very confident person. They have very high self-esteem is what I'm hearing. So we have step up and take the lead. New moon in Capricorn, you can't make it up, right? So we have that Capricorn energy here already. It was one of the first cards out. So this is earth sign energy. This is somebody who, like I said, they don't believe in getting something for nothing. Okay, they know that they need to work for you. They know that they need to earn you. They know that trust is earned. It's not just given, right? It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. You're like, yeah, I need to see it though. Nobody is committing to anybody by way of just your words, bitch. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I need to see some facts. Some facts. I need some receipts, bitch. I need proof. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. And this person is here to give you all the proof you need. Okay? Yeah. Day in and day out. This is a very loyal person as well, you guys. And I get the sentiment that they may be showing up for you in a way, like I said, that's very different than in the past. For some of you, you may go through something like, you may need some support. Maybe there's some bullshit going on at work. Okay. Or maybe you are, maybe you get into it. Nothing too heavy, but it's like something that is burdening you emotionally, like slightly. Okay. It's overwhelming you, or it's taking your attention or your focus. You may still accept this person's invitations to go out, but it's like they're going to be able to feel if your energy is off. And then not only do they feel it, they're going to be able to show up, right? This is what's enabling you to see the bigger picture. Wow, this is like not even a joke, you guys. So we now have Earth here, and now here's that fire. Okay, so it's a fire sign that is definitely embodying that earth quality. So you get both the fun and the responsible energy, right? You get both the adventure and the security. Okay, we have full moon in Sagittarius. It says, see the bigger picture. I feel like it is in those moments, the smaller moments, even though this person will razzle dazzle the shit out of some romantic experiences. Okay, this is somebody who definitely, okay, they believe in romance, you guys, okay? On a high scale. This is high stakes romance. And they're going to show up, right? And show out. So I don't think that that is something that is going to be irresistible to you. Like, you have had people who have love bombed you in the past. That is like no new feat. That will not be impressive. What's going to be impressive is the way that they're showing up in the small ways, right? The ways that you could not even be able to explain in words to somebody that you need them to be. Okay, it's either you got it or you don't. It's the it factor, but in love or in relationship. So tell me about this person's past. Could this be forever? This person is definitely going to, they're going to, they're putting all their chips on you is what I'm hearing. They're betting everything on this. Even if it doesn't work, they don't care. So this is somebody who's very, very optimistic. They do have a lot of faith. That Sagittarius energy is some of the sexiest energy, period. Okay, Sagittarians are very compatible with Aquarian energy. Okay, so even if they're not a Sagittarius, just them embodying that energy is going to be something that sparks your attention. It's going to be something that excites you. It is going to be something that piques your interest automatically, straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. Tell me about this person's past. Okay, so we have, okay, so here's the thing. This person may have been really embarrassed in the past. We have embarrassment, right? They may have really committed. This is a hopeless romantic. Keep that in mind, right? So they went all in. That's just how they are. This person is either all or nothing. Hello? They're either ready to get engaged, ready to get married, or they're single as fuck, period. Not even dating, okay? Not talking to nobody, not dating nobody, don't want nobody to look at them, don't want nobody to see them, right? It's very extreme. So I feel like whatever it is that they're coming out of, it appeared to be something that would last, right? Maybe this person presented some kind of optical illusion. This is an ex, for sure. They've been single for quite some time, you guys. They have taken no action towards commitments, towards love, towards relationships. They've just been doing their thing. They've been just working, right? Focusing on their coins. You may have that in common, actually. Just stacking their bread, stacking their coins. Does that mean that they don't believe in love anymore? No, they felt like they were out of control in the past, and this is them taking the lead. This is them taking control over something that they felt like they were out of control over, meaning their feelings, right? Their emotions. Still a hopeless romantic, yes, but wanting to be smarter about it. Now, there is something about you that suggests to them that, yeah, you're not of this world. Okay. Very different, extremely outside of the box. It's not even they met their match type of energy. It's a like, what kind of, where the fuck did you come from energy? Like, what, like, huh? Now say what now? Okay, and what is your ideal relationship again? Wow. Mind blowing, right? That's the energy that it's possessing. It's almost as if you're giving this person a new definition of what love looks like. Okay, you're redefining it for them. What it is that they're interested, what it is that is attractive to them, what it is that they desire in a mate, in a partner. All of that is changing. Okay, it's seemingly changing. So this person does view you as like out of this world. They also may feel like they're having an out of body experience when they're with you. Okay, because of the connectivity, because of the chemistry. Now, the chemistry is not wildly out of control, which I actually like. The both of you will be very compatible and equally into each other, but I like that the chemistry is just not so off the charts immediately, because that can sometimes be red flaggish, as chemistry can often signify familiarity. Okay, something that you are familiar with, and we all know that you're not going back to the past, right? So you don't want anything that's typically, or you don't want anything that's necessarily too familiar. Okay, that might be red flaggish for you. So this is possibly why Spirit is throwing a bit of a curveball. Okay, yeah, the two of you may have like a favorite artist, because songs is in this card. I also get that this person will possibly dream about you quite a bit after meeting you. Okay, there will be quite a few dreams about you. This might actually be something that they share with you. You are being kind of nudged to let go of some control issues, you guys. Okay, it says allow this situation to unfold naturally. So there is no controlling this. Do you understand? Yeah, I do feel like the way that this person is putting it together, the way that they're putting it down, the way that they're showing up, it is quite irresistible. You can try to lie to yourself all you want. You are going to fall for this person, and they're going to fall for you too. And I feel like neither one of you are expressing this immediately, right? Like there aren't any expressions of love. Of course not, right? You just met each other. But there is this sort of permission, right? Permission that you are giving yourselves to see this through. The more that you lean into that permission to go towards or lean into something that actually feels good with the Six of Wands, and also to lean into someone who is actually deserving of your time with the Eight of Pentacles, the more the two of you will be able to break through that barrier of mistrust, right? Because they've also been done dirty in the past. Like I said, I feel like somebody actually embarrassed them. Okay, this is somebody that they adored, right? They would lay down their coat for this person to walk over water. That's the type of romantic energy that I'm talking about. All right, this is somebody who would have bared all of this person's babies, even though they did not deserve it. They were in a delulu kind of love, right? They're now pointing out, did this come out in one of your readings recently? Okay, sometimes I forget. I get the readings mixed up, guys, okay? But it could have definitely. It's pointing out this umbrella, right? So it's almost as if the truth of what's really happening, which is rain, they weren't even feeling it. They were just in this adornment. They were definitely possibly love bombed themselves, or had somebody who was just feeding them a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of lies. This person does have a lot to offer. They may actually be a bit, you know, more financially well off than this individual that they were dealing with. There's something that this person was wanting to get out of them. Okay, they finally found it out, or I feel like they're now pointing out that this umbrella can kind of signify a bubble. That bubble was bursted, right? It popped unknowingly and unexpectedly, right? They didn't feel the threat of whatever this person was doing or whatever this person would have done to them. They never knew that it was coming. So this is possibly why they've stayed single for so long, you guys. I'm hearing like years. Okay? I am hearing like years. Like at least 4 or 5 years. Now, here's the thing. Don't let that alarm you. They are going to be very honest with you, okay, about how long they've been single. And for some of you, that's like, are you a commitment phobe? Why were you single for so long? I don't understand. Not understanding. If you're such a great catch, and I find you to be, you know, a great catch, you will also find this person to be enamoring. Okay, there's sort of a smitten energy in the air. That is coming from both ends. So not only will it be unbelievable to them that you are single, because you haven't already married somebody, like why not? Okay, you're going to think the same thing. Okay, having these conversations, these heart-to-heart talks, and allowing yourself to be open to hearing what this energy or this person has to say. Don't be screwing your face up, right? There's this air of not allowing bitterness, okay, or resentment to fester in your heart, in your heart chakra, due to what people did in the past, because then you're not going to be able to hear the new people clearly. So that's also why it's very important that you would have healed yourself by this point, which I feel like most of you have done. Okay. If you have not, then you are possibly looking at next fall, right? That will have an effect on the timeline. Okay. And only you know where you are on your healing journey, but they are wanting me to point that out. Okay, let's get a little deeper here. See, yeah. Lessons. That was a tough one here. I feel like this connection would have been the thing that had led this person to an awakening. It's not that they needed to transform necessarily, like they weren't an extremely toxic person. They were overlooking people's toxic behaviors. Can you relate? We have waiting. See, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up, guys. Okay? Now, are they going to be coming in speaking a lot of spiritual lingo and terminology or vernacular? Not necessarily, but they do recognize that some of the things that they have experienced is something that a lot of people have not experienced thus far, right? Like it is an upheaval of who you used to be, or how you used to see life, how you used to see things. This is also why you would be attractive to this person, and why you would be attracted to this person, right? Because once you start learning these lessons, once you've had the awakening, your vibration changes. Okay, so now you're attracting and you're attracted to totally different qualities of people. You might be quite embarrassed by the quality of person that you would have dealt with in the past, right? And you're also extremely vigilant about who you let into your space and who you allow to get to know you, right? There's a different level of self-love that comes after this awakening. So I feel like the two of you may mirror each other in that instance, where you go from looking for love, right? Or being open to love and thinking that the love is outside, to then after the awakening, recognizing the beauty within you and that you're actually very valuable, and that is not to be spread wide. Okay. That is not to be placed on sale, right? That is not to just be given so freely. It needs to be very much guarded. Okay. Okay. Well, guarded. Selectively, handed out, or selective in the people who get to experience that. And I feel like the both of you have now come to that juncture. And it's very beautiful, right? It's beautiful learning those lessons, although it's quite painful to go through the actual process. Wow. The pain has not gone unnoticed, and there will be a reward for the obedience, right? Of recognizing your worth. And not just recognizing your worth, because it's never that you thought that you were unworthy. Of course you thought that you were worthy. You just weren't acting on it, right? You weren't reinforcing it, but now you are, and here we have this. Okay. This person may travel for a living, so they may be like a pilot or a flight attendant or a truck driver or something to that effect. Or they may want to travel as sort of this dream, right? They may be working very hard towards early retirement or something like that, so that they can have some leisure time to travel. This person wants to travel. That could be a dream of yours as well. If it is a desire of yours to travel the world, right? I'm getting the image of like selling all of your shit and just backpacking it. You're like, bitch, you're crazy. No, that's what I saw. Okay. It's not for everybody. That's a very specific message. If that's you, if you resonate with that, then this is your message, right? Like there's something here for you. If you don't, then leave it on the table. Of course, don't force anything to fit. Traveling might actually be something that the two of you do, together, right? To bond. Maybe perhaps you didn't really view traveling as something that was in the cards for you, right? No pun intended. Or you just didn't view it as something that was as valuable as it will become. This is something that this person may open your eyes to, or vice versa. You may do this for them. Okay. Sagittarius is known to be the traveler, right? So that makes a lot of sense. Let's see here. We have distance. Okay. So, for some of you, you might be taking a trip. Okay. This is an Aquarius reading, right? So our birthdays are coming up. I say our, you guys know that I'm an Aquarius. So you may be taking a trip for your birthday. Or you might just be thinking to take a trip just out of self-love, right? Out of self-care. Nothing too big. You might meet this person while traveling, okay? And this person may, in fact, live at a distance for some of you. Perhaps if you meet them while you're out of town, or for others of you, this person, you will meet them in your town, but they're not from your town, right? They are getting ready to move to where you live. Okay. And it is a very by chance meeting. This is, of course, if you have not already met this person. Don't force it to fit, of course. So we have feels like home. So we have that soul connection, right? This definitely is feeling like warm. Okay. They are pointing out this fall time card, right? It's feeling like warm apple cider. Okay. Nice snuggies on the couch, turning on the fire. Hello. Very warm, fuzzy feelings. For some of you, you may feel that instantly upon meeting this person. And it's not going to scare you, but it might actually, like, you know, stun you. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so let's head over to the extended, guys. Okay, I want to really dig in over there, get us some actual answers. Let's uncover some things that we possibly didn't cover over here. All right, I want to know what's going to make you fall for this person, because we have that fall card here. Okay, what's the specific reason? So you could be on the lookout for that. Let's also take a look to see what is going to potentially make this connection work out. What are the red flags that may potentially not make this work, right? That's going to be very important to unpack. Let's also see why exactly this person is single. Even though we unpacked it a little bit here, let's take a look at the divine's perspective, right? Why have they stayed single so long? That sort of thing. I also want to know, what are their toxic traits, if any? Because nothing has shown up here. So that's going to be important to know, just in case it is one of your deal breakers, okay? Let's also see what would their exes have to say about them, because they've had a lot to say about their exes, right? Let's see what their exes would say. We need to view the other perspectives just to make sure that this person is not throwing it all off on other people, all right? Let's also see what are they exactly worried about in future connections, right? That'll give you an eye in reference to some of the lessons that they're still learning, or some of the things that they're still unpacking, as we are all still actively doing soul work. It's never done. Okay. It's a continuous evolution. So let's take a look to see what this person's unpacking might have to do with, and that'll give you an idea if that's something that it fits with you, right? Something that you don't have an issue being around for. Okay. Let's also see what would the return on your investment be upon investing in this, right? What would that return look like? What would it look like to actually invest in this connection and be with this person? What would you get out of this deal? And then we'll look at some time frames in reference to, you know, multiple time frames, just in case you have not met this person yet. We'll look at that. And for those of you who have met this person, when can we expect to be going to this higher level of commitment? And then we'll look at the best possible outcome in the near future. It's like the next 6 months or so. Okay. That'll give us an idea if union is possible, if that is in the cards for the two of you, which it does feel like it is, you guys. I have to be very, very honest. Okay. It feels extremely warm is what I keep hearing that, right? Like just a nice, comfy, cozy spot. It's a safe place for the both of you. And that is a beautiful thing. Okay. So we'll also get your advice, and I might throw in an Ask the Universe reading, but I'll get to the extended and think about that one. Okay, so please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, and I'm gonna put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm gonna see you guys over there. Let's go.